Start. Yeah.
Change cannot be given to you always. You only need to bring your change. Chided Mr. Madhuswami. Mr. Madhuswami, as you all know, is a Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. By show of hands, how many of us have seen the flaws in our society but felt completely helpless to do anything about it? Yes, I know that. And I know that we find it extremely difficult to change collective social behavior. Many a little makes a mickle, goes the adage. Empowered individuals come together to form societies. But after the society is formed, does it suck out all the empowerment from each individual? So much so that each individual feels powerless, helpless in the face of atrocities, injustices, iniquities that creep into a society. And such is this powerlessness that even the most resolute of souls are beaten to submission. Needless to say that many atrocities and many injustices continue unopposed in our social groups. You know what is that one habit or one of the habits that differentiates human beings from animals? Any guesses?
Thinking.
Well, you all are right, but what I had in my mind was procrastination. And if what I just said made you procrastinate any of your action, hold on. The situation is not as depressing as it appears to be. Often, just one voice of dissent is enough to awake an entire social group out of slumber. And don't forget, without that one dissenting voice of a young child, the emperor would have never known that he was naked. Heard that story? Let's look at history. Roger Bannister. One man showed to entire humanity that it is possible to run a mile under 4 minutes. And many have done it after him. Mahatma Gandhi. One man converted an elitist movement into a mass movement, culminating into the independence of an entire nation. Well, you could say that historical figures tend to look great only in retrospect. That's a fair point. Allow me to give you examples from the current era. Pope Francis. One man has changed the way that we see the Catholic Church by accepting its faults, its drawbacks, apologizing for the mistakes. He has brought down the Catholic Church to the level of a common man. Closer home, Nana Patekar. One man has changed the way that we will view farmer suicides in this country by doing just what he could do. I know what you could still say. You still need power, you still need authority, you still need money. You know what Mother Teresa once said? She said, I alone can't change the world, but I can cast a stone across water and create many ripples. Dashrath Maji, one man, depressed by the death of his wife, took on a mountainous task upon himself, almost literally. He carved a path through a mountain, equipped with just a hammer and a chisel. Tess Asplund, one woman, stopped a 400 people strong neo-Nazi march in Sweden by just holding up her fist. She brought the topic of interracial equality back to the table. One doesn't need to be born great to realize this power of one. But then why do we undermine this power vested in each of us? Are we ashamed of doing the right thing? Are we afraid of being the laughing stock? Are we afraid of physical harm? Or do we lack the tenacity? If you still don't believe in this power of one, Noel Coward, an English playwright, made a very interesting observation about our society. He said, "It is disheartening to see how many get shocked by honesty and how few by deceit." Shocked by honesty. If you still don't believe in this power of one, today when you drive out of this office, at this pedestrian signal right outside a campus, be the first vehicle to stop when the pedestrian signal is on and see how the vehicles around you would react. Even better, when you go back home, wrap up all the garbage that you have at home and drop it at the cleanest spot in the lane where you stay. And just see how long it takes before it converts into a permanent dumping ground. This is Bangalore, you shouldn't have to wait too long. And as I would say that you're not fungible, you are accountable. Be the change that you want to see in this world. That's all that we can do. Thank you. Back to the board.